What's up, guys? Got a gameplay of the new Nazi Zombies Call of the Dead off the Escalation map pack, and I don't do too very well. I was kind of just trying to run around and kind of just show as much of the map as I could, considering you can't go through it on the theater mode type thing and look at the map. So I try kind of like to show as much as I can. Anyway, new Nazi Zombies, got a load of new features. I'm gonna get into my opinion on the thing later, and I'll tell you what I actually think of it and this whole idea of this random thing. Anyway, that glowing blue guy, for those of you who don't know and or don't have the map pack, he is the director. Now, at the beginning they show a cutscene where it's you, or your four characters, guy who fights the zombies, and this guy, and they're shooting a movie type thing that is like zombies. It's just like a movie that they're shooting, and he's the director. And at one point in the film, or in the shooting of the film, one of your characters mishits or doesn't act properly during the thing, and then all the characters get together to show how the guy should have done it, and then all of a sudden a real zombie pops out and takes the director away, and then like your guys fight for a second, and then the zombies start. So you're kind of here in this barren waste here, and you're essentially doing the regular zombies, except this guy's walking around. He's the director, and at the beginning he pops out of the water, as you see. He's carrying his like nice director lamp type thing, and it's electric and it slows you down. It's just a big pain in the ass when you fight. Now, he only attacks you if you accidentally shoot him while attempting to kill other zombies, or if you get too close, as if he's on top of you. That's why right there I kind of do it slowly, just to make sure I do not hit him. But he's not really that big of a problem. But I like what Treyarch did here. It ensures that nobody like Dare Reese or all the other ones, where you find a place to camp and you sit there and do whatever. This kind of makes it so that you cannot be camping in a single spot for too long, and it's actually a very good idea. I think, personally, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a weird idea the way they put it together, but I think it's a good idea that keeps people away from staying in the same spot. Therefore, you don't get people with levels that are out of control. I guess it takes more skill to advance through the levels in this one than it does to, say, Dare Reese, where you can kind of just take 4 people and camp on that catwalk, and that would be it. But that's about it with the guy. I'm gonna get into the newer features. The water. You can't, since it's such a snowy, glacier area, you cannot sit in the water too long, or your character freezes and or dies. I don't quite know which one it is because I've only done this solo, but I know you die in solo and possibly be frozen in single player. I don't quite know which it is, but that's a pretty cool new feature. Another new feature is the fog type thing. It's the fog will come and go between different rounds and whatnot, so that's a new feature. Overall, it's pretty good. The power's on one side and the box is on the other. As you'll see, I'll open the power, which is on the right here on the ship. I believe it's on the ship, and the box is at the top of the lighthouse there on the right currently in the video on the right, and that ensures, again, walking. And again, as you'll see as you get later on in the video, the part where I die, as I'm close to death there in the water, as you see my screen go away, the catwalk where the boxes is an awful place to camp. There is no room. You can. It's kind of like the catwalk on the other one, except it's curled and you can't see very much. And by the time the zombie's around the corner, there's nothing really you can do about it. I mean, you can see. Maybe they're 3, 4, 5, somewhere between 3 and 5 steps away from you as soon as they curl the corner, which is, there's no line of sight there. Therefore, when you get to later levels, it'll be almost impossible to camp at such a spot. Now, the power's up here. As you see the fog here, and you'll see, notice in a couple levels, the guy, you probably won't hear it because I'm talking over it, but the guy will scream, "Oh, the fog's clearing up, we might as well take advantage of it," or whatever. And you'll see that. And yeah, those are mostly the new features that I've seen. Again, this is the only time I've played it. I've played it 3 times. The first one I died right off the bat from that fucking dude. The second one I played, I made that first video of the dude kind of just like showing the point of the guy. And this is the 3rd time, so this is the only time I've gotten past round 1. And I've only gotten, so, and that's not skill wise, that's not all 4 skill, that's just me proving a point for the first video. The first one I died because of that fucking dude right there. Anyway, I'm gonna get into my opinion on what this does for zombies. For me, personally, this kinda ruined it for me. I mean, zombies was alright, and I know there was a story, and I know there was a point behind a lot of the things that happened in zombies. But then they it was kind of enjoying the sequence, going along with the 4 people that you were with, the fucking Russian guy, the German guy, I don't know their names, the American guy, and whoever the other guy was. But this, it's kind of like random. Like, I don't know where something like this came from. It has nothing to do with anything really. It's just they got these 4 actors to get 5 actors, I guess, together to do whatever, and this came out of it. It's a random scenery, random people. Like, what the hell was that Mexican guy doing? Like, what the fuck's he doing out in the middle of the cold here? In the middle of, I don't fucking know, right? I mean, in Mexico, where he's from, it's fucking, as that guy swings down there, it's nice and warm, right? I mean, the chick, I don't know where she came from. We haven't had a girl in this game for a long time. I mean, and for zombie, we've never had a girl for zombies. New thing, which is understandable, I guess. But again, when we're doing something for so long, such as zombies, where it's gone over 2 games and like 7 different levels or whatever, it's adding something like this with that funny Mexican guy, the actor, the British guy, I think he's English, or his name's English, I don't know. And then the woman and an American guy, I think it was. And then you got the director. I think it was just extremely random, and it kind of put me off, frankly, on this game. And this is where the box is. As you see here, you get very little view of what's coming around the corner. And anyway, this is where it ends. I get fucking raped here. I don't know what that thing was over there I let go that they dropped. I can't really see. But that's it, guys. And I guess I'll see you later. Peace.